Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
Before we go to Ivan, welcome back.
I'm glad to be back.
Took a long vacation, not as long as the ones he takes, but
no.
I'm
back in a week.
Extended, but I take it before June 1st. That's the key there. I can't do anything in the summer, and that's all right.
Pretty busy right now.
Yeah, it is.
And tracking. I hope you enjoyed yourself. You're all supercharged.
I missed the humidity. I did.
Did you? Yeah, you did. You didn't miss much as far as weather. That's a good thing here. But we are back in it as far as showers and thunderstorms. I think today will be the highest rainfall for the rest of the week. We hang on to it a little bit tomorrow, and then we got some dry times coming up. So if you needed some rain on your backyard, you got it today for the most part. A lot of us still dealing with a few showers and some leftover outflow boundaries that are triggering additional thunderstorms. Plenty of lightning across portions of Coral Springs. That may sneak into Parkland in the next half hour or so, as all of this really isn't moving all that much. And this particular cell here kind of peaked about, I'd say, 10 minutes ago, and now we're seeing less lightning strikes, but still some pretty good rainfall here from Pembroke Pines extending out towards Plainland Estates, and that is going to continue to provide us with some wet roads. Not seeing any flood advisories in addition to what we had earlier this afternoon. Those have expired here. Some showers that continue, although losing the lightning strikes there, so just an indication of the storms losing their punch, losing the intensity, and no complaints there. A lot of rain, just leftover showers over the bay. As we check it on Rain Tracker, you see conditions there improving in both intensity and as far as the frequency of the lightning strikes as well. Still tomorrow, this tropical air mass that's on top of us will continue to provide us with plenty of showers and thunderstorms. I still think it'll be driven by our sea breezes and the heating of the day, so it's not like an all-day thing. And then our friend from the east visits us again. Saharan dust coming up for Wednesday, Thursday. That'll limit rain chances down to about 20%, so I don't think we'll see much in the way of rainfall. And then for Friday, we'll get back to a more typical afternoon shower and thunderstorm chance. How about the weekend? The weekend is something we'll have to talk to because the tropics may likely get involved with that as we check in a second there. But there's rain trackers. You can plan your day for tomorrow. 1 o'clock. There are the storms firing along the sea breeze. They'll interact, and some of them will drift back towards the coast. The coverage tomorrow a little bit less so than today, so I don't think we'll need a next alert for tomorrow. And then we begin to dry things out. Southeast wind, easterly flow begins to take over. That means that everything will be pushing off towards the west. In the tropics, we still have this area. National Hurricane Center is monitoring. Kind of complicated over there. We got a tropical wave and upper level disturbance phasing, merging together, and eventually in the area you see circled here, potentially becoming our next tropical depression or even a tropical storm. There's our next weather tropics tracker bringing that feature. It's a blob right there and a disorganized mess. And then eventually we're thinking it either will organize a little bit more and then lift up to the north as the jet stream begins to pull it up to the north. If this is a weaker feature, it does impact the weekend because it's just going to be a lot of tropical moisture coming in our direction. So this is what we know so far. Wave is out there and the potential for it to arrive over the weekend is there. But the question is, some of the models are still developing it into a tropical storm. Some are not, and that's what we don't know yet, and we'll get a better idea as we head over the next few days with that system. For tomorrow, just plan for the umbrellas. You're going to need them throughout the day, and then diminishing coverage towards the late afternoon and evening as we carefully watch the tropics for this weekend. Again, I think for us, worst case right now, it looks like some heavy rain, at least for the first part of the weekend.